More than 5,000 people have been arrested in Asia during the World Cup. The arrests come as part of an operation against illegal gambling. Interpol went on to say that $10 million was seized during the crackdown in China, Malaysia, Singapore and Thailand, and that police in those countries identified and raided nearly 800 illegal gambling dens. The dens handled more than $155 million worth of bets. During the operation in June and July, police seized assets including cars, bank cards, computers and mobile telephones. Police forces around the world now hope that the information gathered will lead to more arrests of people involved in illegal gambling. Parental benefits in Germany are to be cut by more than previously thought. Under a bill drafted by the Ministry for Families, low-income parents who work part-time can expect to receive up to €300 less per year. The cuts would mostly affect people who work part-time and whose income is topped up by Hartz IV welfare payments. It means, in real terms, that the poorest families would bear the burden of nearly three-quarters of the government's savings. Cuts to parental benefit are to account for €600 million a year. The cuts are part of the tough austerity programme announced by Chancellor Angela Merkel. The government aims to save €80 billion by 2014. Employers in Germany are allowed in the future to forbid their employees from using their mobile telephones while working. The decision came from the Regional Work Tribunal in the Rhineland-Palatinate earlier today. The ban also doesn't need the agreement of a workers' committee. The case arose when employees at an old pensioners' home brought an action against their employer. They found it unfair that they were allowed to use their telephone at first and were then forbidden. The court, however, decreed that employees weren't permitted in general to use their mobiles during working hours. And finally, Microsoft co-founder Paul Allen has said he will commit the majority of his